My name is Donald Schwarz. On Saturday morning, April 20th, 2002, I'd driven to Bridgewater, Massachusetts to collect signatures on a candidate's nomination papers work pursuant to Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 56, Section 11, which prohibits interference or suppression of the collection of signatures on nomination papers. I stopped on Broad Street, which is State Highway Route 18, on the sidewalk outside the post office. Other people were also present that morning collecting signatures. After a while, the others left the area, and I was left alone. Then a female postal employee came out and told me I could not stand on the sidewalk and collect signatures. I asked the employee to tell me where the public sidewalk was on this side of the street. She pointed to the other side of Route 18. I disagreed. She went back inside. Soon, a Bridgewater police officer showed up and saw that I was collecting signatures. The officer said I could not stand on the sidewalk and collect signatures. I then informed the officer that I was within my rights under Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 56, Section 11, and that I could stand on a public sidewalk. Well, Police Sergeant Robert Lincoln then told me I could stand on the other side of the street and run back and forth should people want to sign my paperwork. The officer said if I stayed there, I would be arrested, so I left the area. I brought Sergeant Lincoln to court in the Plymouth District Court in Brockton, in front of Judge Welch. At the hearing, the judge said that the police officer had the authority to tell me not to stand on the sidewalk and to move to the other side of the street. I then brought a civil suit against the town of Bridgewater at the Superior Court in Plymouth County in Brockton. I was then notified that my case was moved to federal district court because federal questions have been brought up in the counts of my case. In September of 2005, I went to the federal district court with a special appearance to argue the jurisdiction of the federal court as to not remanding it back to the lower court. In camera, in the judge's chambers, Judge Reginald Lindsay refused to dismiss my case, saying that I had to sign paperwork releasing the town of Bridgewater from being held accountable to any applicable federal laws should that appear at the lower court. What concerned me was that the opposing counsel for the town of Bridgewater was already in the judge's chambers before I appeared. What they discussed, I don't know. The judge then said if I did not sign the release, which I am holding right here, if I did not sign that release, he would not remand the case and dismiss my case against the town of Bridgewater. That's exactly what he did. I appealed to the First U.S. Circuit Court. They upheld Judge Reginald Lindsay. I do not have a right to stand on a sidewalk in Bridgewater and collect signatures.